MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago White Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Rolando Avery will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. I'm focusing on the second baseman. You know, they move him around a lot. He's got great hands. I love how he turns a pivot, and he really gives that pitcher a chance when a double play ball's hit that you turn it and get him out of an inning.
So digging in now, Miguel Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Miguel Garcia.
Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The high fastball is in there. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walked.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Stepping into the box, Scott Butler. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Danny De La Cruz, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy is flat out one of the best players in the game today. Let me tell you, he's got power, he's got speed, he's clutch, he does it all. No one more fun to watch in this game, so sit back and enjoy.
Number 21 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. Now, I'm looking at Kyle Schwarber. I like him behind the plate, personally. Now, I know he's played a lot of outfield, but I still think he can catch and throw. But there's no denying his power on the offensive side.
At the plate, Henry Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
leading
first.
Up for the White Sox, catcher Henry Morgan.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Line softly toward the hole, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Batting second, third baseman Lawrence Henry.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, we give you
baseman,
another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff
Wilson.
bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? standing in, Travis Wilson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
2 out, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready now, Avery Slade. From the stretch, he's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's bad, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. White Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. Stepping in, Bo Reyna. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Reyna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Slade is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Outside and low, 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Now the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
I'm set with the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0.
And leading off for the White Sox, designated hitter, Bruce Young.
First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. At the plate, Rick Yeager. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
One and one. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Will move to the third with no score. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. That gets down, and the Royals' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up two bags on one swing.
In now, Mitchell Dixon, swing and a liner, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Miguel Garcia waits on deck. Full count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Standing in, Miguel Garcia. Too low, 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. First and second now, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He
Butler.
tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. Stepping in, Tomas Padilla. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Padilla.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 2-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Davis has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Henry Morgan.
Ready for another chance. Henry Morgan, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 13, Lawrence
Digging
Henry.
in to try it again. Lawrence Henry 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air. That is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny De La Cruz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Outside 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 on its way. Slider up that he gets a call on. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to
run on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Bo Reyna is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Kyle Schwarber will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wilson ranges to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Travis
Leading
Wilson.
off the 4th inning, second baseman, Travis Wilson.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Avery Slade, as he'll get caught. The 0-1 delivery. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. This is on the ground over to first. Reed scoops it up, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bruce Young. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
The right fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start.
Now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Baez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. A.J. Reed, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he lays off there 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, Mitchell Dixon, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. One-0 count.
They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Ready with the 2-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Slade will put this one away, and his side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. Halfway home, still no score. Striding in, Brooks Schaefer. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Brooks Schaefer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. high pop-up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Rick Yeager.
In now, Rick Yeager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Yoan Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Davis is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the White Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Riding in once again, Miguel Garcia. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side.
Oh, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Wilson is there for it. 1 away.
The center fielder,
That's
number 1.
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now. Scott Butler seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He absolutely smoked that ball right there. The infielder was ducking to get out of the way of it.
Number 8, Danny De La Cruz.
In now, Danny De La Cruz. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here's the 1-0. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's set, and the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the belt, the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a liner. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tomas Padilla. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, Calling
Catcher.
balls and strikes is a
Henry
really tough job, and
Morgan.
even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Henry Morgan. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Dribbled to the right side. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Up next for Chicago, third baseman, Lawrence Henry.
Digging in once again, Lawrence Henry. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
The windup and the 0-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now, carving him up as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still no score. Back here on the south side of Chicago. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's Chris Davis now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Pitch on the way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swings through the slider there.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
Man, that's a nice at-bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Here it comes on 1-1. Outside 2-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Ready with the 2-2. Fouled back. Now another 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Schaefer is in pursuit. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mitchell Dixon.
Into the zone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Tino Guevara takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
27, Tino Guevara.
Stepping in now, Miguel Garcia, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Couple of walks for him thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there, clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. It's the Royals 1 and the White Sox nothing. Ready for another chance? Travis Wilson 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Travis Wilson.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Well, they're starting to run out of time late in the game. That's a big leadoff hit. I know they're down 1, but that starts the rally. Let's see how they manufacture the rest of this inning.
Stepping in, Avery Slade. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
The 1-0 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2-0. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Into the box now, Bruce Young. And that misses ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Two-0 pitch on the way. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball. You drop a changeup in the zone, that's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count, you get a fastball middle in, that's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
From the belt, the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Once again, a 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Standing in,
Now
Brooks
batting,
Schaefer,
left
as he'll
fielder,
look to bring home that
Brooks
tying run from second
Schaefer.
with a base hit into the outfield. Ball one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Coming to the plate now, Rick Yeager, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Crowd gets up for the 3. A tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He'll try it again, 3-2. Another one sent foul. Full count. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, Scott Butler. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit to first. Slade is right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Royals.
2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Into the box now, Danny De La Cruz. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled straight back. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, Bo Reyna. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. in there, and it's even at 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no one will track it down.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
The 3-2 one more time. Grounded to short. Moncada gloves it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Ernest Arroyo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ernest Arroyo.
Digging in now, Tomas Padilla. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Center fielder, Tomas Padilla.
Too high, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Garcia is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Up next for Chicago, catcher Henry Morgan.
Striding into the box, Henry Morgan. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Davis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Third baseman number 13, Lawrence Henry.
Digging in, Lawrence Henry. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-2 once more. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Still tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The right fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Padilla moves over. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep and playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. All tied at 1-1. Standing in, Travis Wilson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the first pitch. way in front of that fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So striding forward now, Avery Slade. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Young.
In now, Bruce Young. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
The 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Brooks Schaefer will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. He spoils another one and will do it again.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Davis is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Brooks.
Thomas Allred takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings.
Number 11, Thomas Allred.
Brooks Schaefer will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Hey, these guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So striding in, Rick Yeager. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here's the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. At the plate, Mitchell Dixon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Mitchell Dixon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Garcia.
Now at the plate, Miguel Garcia, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Matt, this is an 8-pitch at bat. Look at these pitches right here. Fouls them off. He's staying with them, but he's in a great rhythm as he's seeing all these pitches. Finally, he gets the pitch he wants, and whack, base hit. Great job.
Into the box, Scott Butler, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Hit hard toward first, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Now batting, catcher, Danny De La Cruz.
Now in the box, Danny De La Cruz. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Fouled back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Royals leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Yoan Moncada.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Here comes another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Davis is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Tomas Padilla.
Now batting, Tomas Padilla. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Catcher, Henry Morgan.
At the plate, Henry Morgan, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. 2 out, nobody on. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still tied 1 apiece. Striding in once again, Bo Lena. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Into the windup and the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. The pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back it off a bit. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is line foul over the White Sox dugout.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Chop foul wide of first. And another